So this video will determine whether every career decision that I've ever made was bold and visionary or a decade-long unhinged train wreck. And I want you to help me decide. For the last 10 years, I've been grinding to become a full-time, self-employed creative. Professional musician, DIY artist, no boss. And guess what? I made it, brother.
Amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasions, brother.
From the gig life trenches to mental health battles to moving to the big city with basically zero plan, I made it. But the real question is, was it worth it? Buckle up. I'm gonna tell you my story, warts and all, and at the end of this video, I'm gonna do a cost-benefit analysis to decide if I'm on the right track. No guru nonsense. My name's Tal Haslam, and this is what it actually costs to be a creative. Book 1, The Death of a Dream. So here's what nobody tells you. Your dreams don't die once. They die over and over and over again. In 2018, I was living at my brother's house on an air mattress in a literal chicken pen. My mom came to visit. What she didn't know was my band, which I had spent 5 hard years creating, love the way you come undone. And 15 years before that, imagining had just broken up. I walked into a family dinner pretending I was just fine, and I think I lasted like 3 minutes. And then I started crying into my food, traumatizing my nieces. My mom had seen it before. And oh yeah, on paper it was just a band, right?
Wrong!
But tell that to little 8-year-old Tal. At that age, I was burning my fingers on the blacktop during recess to try and build stronger guitar playing calluses, because I thought that's what real musicians did, you know? Was it smart? No. Did it help? Also no, but I was obsessed. I studied records. I read musician bios like they were textbooks. I dreamed about bands like The Strokes. That's about all that Alex Turner and I have in common. That dream, it did not happen. Here's what did happen. I blew out my right ear at a $200 bar gig. Self-funded and self-produced music videos that nobody watched. Spent thousands of hard-earned gig dollars on studio time. Fought parents, professors, ex-girlfriends, and reality. Lost obscene amounts of sleep. Spiraled hard while fighting mental illness. And after all that, my band broke up. I was back in the chicken pen, and my dream was dead. Book 2, The One-Way Flight. So right before I flew to New York, I called up my mom, and I was like, I can't do this. This life is killing me. And my mom, who is an absolute legend, said,
"Sweetie, why don't you try one more time?"
She loaned me some money. I recorded a few songs under my own name, and I bought a one-way ticket to New York City.
I'm mildly dissatisfied with living in the backseat of a budget sedan. And this sugar-free sour hard candy.
My first solo show was booked for March 13th, 2020.
Perfect timing.
Book 3, Lockdown. Okay, so the pandemic hits, the city shuts down, dream is postponed indefinitely. I got the one job that my college degree qualified me for in Manhattan at the time, an Amazon delivery biker. My shift started at 4 a.m. The subway was a nightmare. The city felt post-apocalyptic, and most of my coworkers were ex-cons. I printed these QR codes to my music and stuffed them in strangers' grocery bags like some sort of deranged marketing raccoon, and I prayed for a miracle. Somehow I survived, and against all odds, I really fell in love with New York City. Book 4, The Girl. Then, I met my wife. Juilliard violinist, elegant, grounded, brilliant. She moved through life like a tidal wave. And I knew that I either jumped in or lived for the rest of my life with massive regret. We got married in 2022, and she is the reason that everything shifted for me. Book 5, Paying the Rent. One rainy morning, I wiped out on my delivery bike.
Front wheel doesn't touch down. Oh no, big problems at Chris Matheson. That's nasty.
Oh my goodness, off the bike and tumbling like a rag doll.
I really lost the passion for it then. I busted up my knee. My delivery days were over. Workers' comp was paying me like $200 a week in New York City. I started editing video. I mean, think about it. TikTok was just starting to pop off hard. Musicians were blowing up. Why not me, right? Why not me? I landed a sketchy social media job at a real estate company. The boss had one rule. That rule was, do not talk about how freaking expensive rent is in New York City. So naturally, I filmed strangers in Tribeca and asked them, how much money do you pay for rent in New York City?
$5,900.
$2,300 a month.
Like $1,200.
For a small studio, it's $4,500.
We pay like $3,000 a month.
Pay $3,100.
That clip got 20 million views in 48 hours. Book 6.
Okay.
I'm an LLC now. So that one video turned into a formula. Also a global trend, by the way.
How much do you spend in rent, and do you think it's high?
How much do you pay for rent in New York?
Excuse me. How much do you pay for rent in London?
That formula turned into clients. Those clients turned into my business, Haslam Productions, LLC. Today, I've helped generate around 150 million organic views for my clients. Pretty wild, right? I work for myself, I hang with my wife and daughter, and I make music when I want. No boss. I'm a full-time creative. Book 7. Was it worth it? So this year, I'm aiming to earn $250,000 of revenue in my business. On this channel, I'm going to document everything. Haslam Productions, family, music, wins, losses, mistakes, cringe, awesome, hot, whatever. This is not going to be a guru thing or a highlight reel, but I'm here now, and I'm looking at the future. But like I promised in the beginning, let's do a cost-benefit analysis. Was it worth it? Okay, so I lied a little bit. I'm going to tell you if it was worth it in the next video. Sorry.